In the previous episode, we discussed about Kaulini and Kulayogini. Now, let us look at the other namas. Let us learn the meaning of the 96th nama of Sri Lalita Sahasranamam, Akula. She is called Akula because she is beyond Kula, meaning she is not bound by body, lineage, or mundane worldly aspects. It also means that the Divine Mother exists in the form of Akula. In the previous discussion, we mentioned that at the lower part of the Sushumna Nadi, there is a 1,000-petaled lotus, Sahasra Dala Padma, which is referred to as Kula. Similarly, at the upper part of the Sushumna Nadi, there is another 1,000-petaled lotus, which is called Akula. This concept is mentioned in the Swachanda Sangraha. The Divine Mother either possesses the form of a 1,000-petaled lotus in the Sahasrara Chakra or her abode is within that lotus. This is the implied meaning of this concept. Furthermore, unlike the meanings of the word Kula found in Viswanighantu, such as lineage or family, none of these meanings apply here. This signifies that the Divine Mother is beyond any physical lineage or family ties. Thus, this nama emphasizes once again that the Divine Mother is the embodiment of supreme knowledge, Paramajnana Swarupini. We have previously discussed that the word Kula signifies Shakti and the word Akula signifies Shiva. The unity of Kula and Akula represents the non-dual form of Shiva and Shakti. For a Srividya Upasaka, the ultimate goal is to awaken Kundalini Shakti, elevate it upwards and attain oneness with Akula. If the body is Kula, then the Atma is Akula. In Akula, the Divine Mother exists in the form of Samaya. This is explained in the 97th nama of Sri Lalita Sahasranamam, Samayantastha. The term Samaya refers to Samaya, that is spiritual tradition, and Antaha Stha means the Divine Mother who resides within. Thus, the nama conveys that the Divine Mother is present within the Samaya tradition. Additionally, Samaya also means equality, Samatva. In the Sahasrara Chakra, when Shiva and Shakti attain perfect unity, this state is referred to as Samaya. Because the Divine Mother resides in this state, she is called Samayantastha. The method of attaining the conscious form of the Divine Mother is called Samayachara. Samayachara is the practice of realizing and worshipping the unity of Shiva and Shakti. This state of Samaya reveals the two fundamental aspects of the divine, Prakasa and Vimarsa. Since we have discussed this extensively before, it is not elaborated here. The same principle is expressed in Advaita Vedanta as Sarvam Idam Brahmamayam Jagat, meaning the entire universe is pervaded by the supreme consciousness. Similarly, Srividya Upasakas worship and meditate upon the oneness of Shiva and Shakti as their ultimate realization. The body and the soul are two aspects of the same divine reality. we have already discussed that the ultimate goal is to transcend Kula and merge into Akula, that is, dissolving the illusion of separateness and realizing the eternal truth of Shivashakti Aikya. Thus, Samayantastha is not just a nama in the Lalita Sahasranama, but a profound teaching guiding the Upasaka towards the ultimate goal, liberation through the realization of Shiva and Shakti's unity. The Samayacharas believe that there is a similarity, Samya, between Shiva and Shakti. Samaya refers to Shiva and Samaya refers to Shakti, who is in perfect harmony with Shiva. In other words, Samaya is the Shakti who is identical to Shiva in every way. Now, let us explore the different types of Samya between Samaya and Samaya. Adhisthana Samya, that is abode equivalence. Shiva and Shakti reside in the same spiritual center. Anushtana Samya, practice equivalence. Both are engaged in the same divine function. Avastha Samya, state equivalence. Both exist in the same spiritual state. Rupa Samya, that is form equivalence. Both manifest in the same form. Nama Samya, that is name equivalence. Both share a single name. These equivalences illustrate the non-duality of Shiva and Shakti, affirming their perfect oneness in Srividya philosophy. Observing these equivalences, Samayachara practitioners engage in their spiritual practices accordingly. Adhisthana Samya. This refers to the place where Shiva or Shakti is worshipped. The Shivalinga itself represents the Adhisthana Samya of Shiva and Shakti. Similarly, in the Sahasrara Chakra, Shiva and Shakti are present as the ultimate divine pair. In the Sri Chakra, they reside as Kameswara and Kameswari in the Bindu, that is central point. Anushtana Samya. Both Shiva and Shakti perform the same divine functions, which are creation, Srishti, and sustenance, Sthiti, are Shakti's roles. Dissolution, Laya, concealment, Tirodhana, and grace, Anugraha, are Shiva's roles. However, Shiva assists Shakti in her function and Shakti assists Shiva in his functions, demonstrating their inseparability. Avastha Samya. Both Shiva and Shakti exist in the four states of consciousness, Jagrat. Shiva exists as the observer, while Shakti manifests as experience. Swapna. Shiva is deep awareness and Shakti creates dreams. Sushupti. Shiva remains as stillness, while Shakti is latent energy. Turiya. Shiva and Shakti merge into absolute oneness. Their cosmic dance is also a form of Avastha Samya. Rupa Samya. Shiva and Shakti appear in similar forms. According to Trika Siddhanta, if Shiva is a pure, steady white light, Shakti is the radiance of red light emanating from it. Nama Samya. Shiva and Shakti share similar names, which can be found in Sri Lalita Sahasranama multiple times. Shiva and Shiva, Kameswara and Kameswari, Bhava and Bhavani, and so on. Samayachara practitioners understand and worship Shiva and Shakti in the state of perfect unity. Sri Lalita Devi showers immense love upon them And this is precisely the meaning of the 98th Nama in Sri Lalita Sahasranama, Samayachara Tatpara. For Samayachara Upasakas, the authentic scriptures are the Samhitas composed by great sages like Vasistha, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, and Sukha Maharshi. These texts are collectively known as Subhaga Panchaka and serve as authoritative sources for Samaya worship. The concept of Samaya worship. Samaya Puja involves meditating upon and worshipping Sri Chakra within the Daharakasa, that is the inner spiritual space. This Daharakasa can be visualized in either of the following ways. Hridayakasa, the space within the heart, representing the inner consciousness where the divine resides. Sahasrara Chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus at the crown where Shiva and Shakti unite in their highest form. In the Visvanighantu, the term Antaha in Samayantastha is interpreted to mean Swarupa, the true essence or form. Thus, Samayantastha signifies the Divine Mother in her true essence within Samaya Puja, where the Upasaka realizes and worships the formless and eternal Shiva Shakti within themselves. Let us look at the meaning of the Nama Samayachara Tatpara in the upcoming episode.
Thus, we reach the end of this video. Please leave your opinion in the comment section below. If you had a good time watching this, please drop a like and share this video with your friends. Until I meet you in another exciting video, this is your host Manasa signing off.